Look at all of this promethium. This is amazing. I needed to make some power, so I actually hopped on the motorcycle and rode over here. Problem is, I fell in the hole. And I got to drilling and I was like, well, I think I can jet back out, and if not, I can drill my way out. Only my drill is dead. I have no I have no ammo for it or anything, so I am quite literally stuck here. The motorcycle wheel is still spinning here, but I've called in some help. They are on their way and should be picking me up any minute now. Alrighty, here he comes. I see it. I see the vessel, small vessel. Are you there? I see you. Whoa. And don't crush me. Wait, is this the one with the seat on top?
They both have seats on top.
Oh man, this is so dangerous. Oh, that was too funny. Here I am riding the motorcycle going, yeah, I'm gonna get the... What? All the way down in the hole. Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Empyrion. Check out the base across the way. Lightning Dragon, Lane, and Altimus are over there working on this thing. They've got their big CV ship, and it's parked on top of a platform they have over there. They've been very busy. Meanwhile, I have a little 3x3 platform. I don't have a whole lot going on here. But let's see, is my gun done? Yes, my new gun is done. And I do have some bullets. We'll take those. Cool. So we got the assault rifle. But what I want to do today is I want to actually get the base going. I need a base of operations, a place where I can build and store things, even if it's just a small place. It's not going to be any massive kind of base, but it's going to be my base. So let's get going. Okay, so one of the first things we need to do is get a foundation down. I've got a lot of blocks here, 113. I've actually been out gathering materials as well, trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done off camera to get set up here. So I've got a lot of stuff to work with, and I actually haven't thought too much about the shape of the base or the layout or anything, but I've been thinking about it just recently and thought, you know what, let's not worry about it too much. Let's just go ahead. We're gonna get kind of just a base of operations going. It doesn't have to be special or anything. You can see them flying around their hovercraft here. So we just want to get things going. So I've got, what is this, a 3x4, and I'm probably going to just make this be long and maybe narrow. Let's say hey to them. Hey-ya! So anyway, we're going to keep this pretty simple. I thought about getting really elaborate. I thought about doing an arm out in this way, an arm out this way, you know, glass out the front. I actually really liked how the last base came together. It looked pretty cool. But again, I don't want to spend too much time with this, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and extend this out. Just kind of snap pieces here. Something like this. And these are pretty easy to pick up as well. So once I have them down, they're not really locked in there. We can pick these back up. We get the resources for picking them back up, so it's not going to be too big a deal. And I do want to do kind of support under these, but for now I just want to take a look and see what this looks like. It is a very cool ship. He says it has an interior. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got this long room here, but what we also have is I've got this already made too. I made this constructor. Went and got all the materials I need. You can see it's massive. It's huge. So we need to account for that. So I need to make this at least 5 wide, because if I'm taking up 2 and then I have walls, it really doesn't leave much space. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down a bunch of floors here, probably get the floor laid out in a pattern I want, and then we'll talk about the walls. Okay, I've got the floor down for the most part. I did decide to do some arms. It wasn't an idea I had initially, and then thought, well, maybe I won't. But then once I started kind of bringing it out this way, I thought, yeah, I kind of want to do that. And it's mostly just going to be for looks. Like, I think it might just be glass on all sides, just a kind of an observatory style thing with glass on the front, just something that looks cool. Who knows? Maybe we'll put some things in here. We could put guns out here, like, but maybe on the top. We will have a roof. I'd like to be able to land a ship on top and then do an elevator. I was even thinking I'd do the elevator right off the core here, so that could be cool. But basically, I think we're set. Now, I need to do walls, and if you saw my previous video, you saw that I thought it was really cool. You can actually right-click and choose the shape of a wall. So I can do these thin walls, but here's the deal with that. I was kind of thinking about this. I was looking at what they were doing across the way with theirs, and they were just using full-on solid block walls instead of this narrow wall. And I thought, you know what? It's the same price. It's still just one block. It's just shaped narrowly. And the problem with this block is, you can see I can't put it up here. It would go in. So I have to rotate it, essentially, if I wanted to do it like that. Well, now nothing can be built in that cube. So basically, I was running like a wall on the outside, and then I would put this one on top of one just like it, and then I would build along just to do a wall. But, you know, it still occupies the same space. So there's really not much of a point. So with that in mind, we might as well be, for example, doing this and just basically building up from, you know, a solid block like that, and then going over as a wall. Now the question is, I don't know if this will actually tear it down here. Can I take this one out, or will these fall? That was an issue before. Let's see. Yeah, those go down. Okay, that's fine. So it means that I will need to have some kind of support initially. So we'll put a wall, and then this guy, and then we will be able to build down along here, and we'll be fine. So in this case, we're going to leave it on this side too. And I want to build walls down, but I also like the idea of having windows, so I don't want to go necessarily all the way down with walls. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to come over here. I think we can kind of carry this around, right? Something like that. Some of these I may pull out because I do need a door. I could just do a door straight out the back, that this would be the way you get in, or from the top. But I don't know, if I run outside, it'd be nice to get in from the side. So I could do that here also, though. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's do this over here. We are just mowing through these blocks. 27. Okay. Cool. Yeah. We're going to need to do a door. And the thing is, if I pop a hole, like if I take this guy out to do a door here, this one will fall down. So I'm going to have to play around with some of the support, but I think we got a good idea how this is going to come together. Okay, those who know me well know that I don't do great with food, so as I was putting this together, I died, and I think it was about the third or fourth time I've died. I've just, yeah, whatever, starved to death, you reappear right here, so no problem. But I do want to resolve that, and part of that means getting food processing going. So I put together the constructor here, which we need to power and everything. I've just finished making the things I need to get this place powered and operational. So let's go ahead and get those put down, figure out where all of that's going to go. Let's rotate this like that. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. Yeah, it's cool. Put the sign there. And then we've got this power, which I could just stick back in the corner here. I think we will. And then into this, we can shove some power, which turns this guy on. Cool. And then, of course, I'm going to need to move materials into here from the other guy, which shouldn't be an issue. Let's go ahead and turn this off, take this out, and then basically just grab everything so that we can dump it in the other guy. I'm kind of using this as storage. Some of the things I'm putting in there are definitely not used in there in construction, but again, I'm just kind of throwing all kinds of stuff in here, and I will clean it out later, I promise. I promise I will. I want the bullets. Let's see. We'll keep a few of those. We'll keep those. Okay, so we have everything in there. So I really want to get to the food processor. We need computer control devices, components. Okay, so we just need like 8 more of those components. And I'm missing some other things too. So I'm going to have to go through and make some things in here. Cobalt, for example, I've got the rock for it. I've got the raw resource floating around here somewhere. Wait a second. Am I blind here? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. We have iron. Plenty of iron. Crushed stone. 1 more iron ore. I thought I got cobalt. Where did my cobalt go? Okay, anyway, I'm going to have to look for that. I'm not exactly sure what happened to that. I know I got some. So, anyway, I'm going to try and get this going so I can get the food processor down, because then I can survive and stop dying, and also figure out what we're doing here as far as the remaining walls. So I hadn't scrolled all the way up. I actually went back there and realized, oh yeah, that's happened to me before where I haven't scrolled the list all the way back up. So I found my missing materials, and I have now made the food processor so I can place this. And I don't need access to this guy actually. Oh wait, I do, yes, because I put the power in there. For some reason I thought I was putting it in here. Okay, I was going to say I could block it off with this guy. I'm really trying to get as much as I can into these spaces. I do want a refrigerator next to this though, a fridge. So let's put this here. I think this space works fine. Maybe we'll go one over in the storage next to where I'm making things. That probably makes more sense. So then we just need to grab anything that could potentially be food. Like I'm just basically taking anything organic. Even stuff that I know you use just directly, I'll take that stuff out. And then I know you can do stuff with the spoiled food as well. Can't remember about the purified water, but we'll take that. We'll take maybe half the jugs. I don't remember if there's anything that uses that over there. Let's just go ahead and stick with that. So we'll throw all this stuff in there. All this stuff. And then let's take a peek. I don't really see anything happening there, no. Now if we get some meat, we could actually make some of that. And you can see that we do have the quest, kill an animal, loot an animal. So it's probably a good idea just to run out and gun something down really quick just to take care of that. Now, a lot of the stuff that's been around here travels in packs, which I don't really want to get into. We are playing on a much harder difficulty. I don't know what the difficulty levels are actually, but I know that it is not easy right now. So if I get one that happens to bring a lot, like that group up ahead, that could be problematic for me. So I'm going to hunt around, try to find something small and easy, and then see if we can get some meat. Okay, we got a group of these little guys. Whoa. Okay. That is creepy. I don't know what that is, but it's dead. So anyway, we've got these guys wandering around. I don't think the little ones are paired to the big ones. I shot at little ones before and they actually ran away. So I'm going to actually try this and hope it doesn't bring the big ones, but that could be the difference here is whether they aggro or not. Is he charging me? No, he seems to just be walking. These guys are quick, unfortunately. I'm going to try and like get as close as I can to them. Man, they are booking. I gotta try and keep on the run. Maybe I shouldn't be jumping. I should be sprinting after him. Let's see if we can catch up to him here. Boy, he is really running. There we go, nice. Probably, yeah, just look at that. 0 bullets. It was right as I was running out. Okay, we need to get this back. 2 meat! That's ridiculous. Okay. Are you chasing me? You're chasing me. Those guys are not cool. But I do need some more meat, so maybe we will take this guy out as well. You're going to chase me, you're going to get it. Oh, he went right down. How cool is that? Okay, so we're going to get this meat, run it back, try to cook up some food, and survive. You can see it's getting quite low. I got back to base and put my food in here, and I had to step away from the computer. Came back and I was dead. What can you do? But I did get the food made, and I've actually got it out here. So I've got some salami made of the 4 pieces of meat that I got. I've now got those. So we're doing pretty good here. Tons of water, which actually reminds me, let's go look at this again. It may be out of power, but this thing just cranks out water. 20 jugs, and you get so many bottles from that. It's just crazy how much water you get. But anyway, I wanted to make the fridge, and I could make a tier 1 fridge, but I had not made a tier 2 when I had previously been checking out the game, just whatever that was, a couple weeks ago. So I jumped in here really quick, and I upgraded to fridge tier 2, and then had constructed that. So let's see, maybe I didn't get it out of here yet. There it is. So let's put this out here. We'll grab the rest of this stuff. And a lot of this is going to go right back in because we'll be using it. Sure, yep. Okay, cool. I did need to make some more blocks, so I guess I could start that going right now. We have concrete is just 9. Do we only have 9? but I have the rock dust. Yeah. So we just need to make a bunch of concrete, and then we can get some, get even more blocks going. So right now it's 2, so if we divide this in half, it's 75, so we can just do like 80, and it will do everything that we've got there. Then we'll be able to make a bunch more blocks, which will be really cool. But in the meantime, let's get this fridge down. Something like this. I know it's dark, a little hard to see. Let's see, we'll rotate to this. This looks very fridge-like from the front. It's got the big green light on the front too, that's cool. So basically I can come in here now and we can throw the meat in there. We'll put 2 in there. And then we have probably other, like, I don't know what spoils out of this stuff. Spoiled food obviously just doesn't matter anymore. And oh, you know what I just realized? I think it tells you on mouse over. So perish time 27. So for example, we're going to want to put that away. I guess put that away. And everything else is good. We don't have to worry about. So it's just 2 things we need to refrigerate. So that's cool. And I definitely need to do a better job now of collecting on food. I think we'll do some hunting missions. We'll go out and kill a bunch of stuff. We'll try to leave these guys alone, the people with the spears. I saw them when I previously had come back as well. But they're completely peaceful. So I don't want to mess with them. I could see this plant actually has grown back. I know I picked this, but the tree that I cut down, which was in the middle of this bush, tall guy, is not back. I've been wondering if the trees grow back, and I have a feeling that they don't at all. If they do, they're on a much longer timeline. But anyway, we do have 8 more blocks. I know it's actually going to get really dark when I'm trying to do this at night. And actually, what we want to look at is doors. Once I know what the doors are, then we get doors and windows. Then we can really kind of think about some of the other stuff. So let's see here. We are going to want like this one, right? These are different. You can see color-coded wise. We got the green and the blue. So this is for the ships. This is for the base and the CVs, the capital vessels. So this is what I want. Steel plate 10. I've got 4, but I've got the materials to make it. Let's see. The output. So it just does 1 of these at a time? Huh. Let's do like, I don't know, 2 of these. We'll do that. Maybe we'll only do 1. Oh, doors. What do we have door-wise? Let's see. Where's that at? Here? So you have automatic doors. The other thing too is I have tech points I can spend, and then I think I can get some cooler doors. These are pretty straightforward automatic doors. Let's look at that. So bring in the tech tree. Let's go to bases. I think there were doors in here. I know there's some bigger doors. We also want the elevator block, although I don't have to have it right now. It is only 4 and we've got 276, so let's just do that. So you have hangar doors, that's cool. Something really big. We have shutter doors. I think that'd be fun to mess with. Armored automatic door blocks. I guess they just call these blocks anyway. So this is probably a cooler looking door. It costs 9. Not too big a deal. You only have to buy it once, right? I mean, you do have to make it, I suppose. They've got a ramp block. This actually could be kind of cool. Interesting. Instead of the blocks I'm using right now, the slopes, this might be awesome. Let's do that. And I actually don't know what the ATM is all about. Maybe you have to use this in order to access the marketplace. There's a marketplace here. Maybe in order to do anything you have to use an ATM. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it generates money. For all I know. So anyway, I'll have to play with that later, but I think this is a pretty good start for now. I want to see this in the light of day though before I continue.